I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant. Need a triple-double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Yeah, I need it now. Told him on the lay. I've been moving, dog. Yeah, I'm on the way. I don't hear the talk. Don't care what they say. I don't got no patience. I can't ever wait. I've been trying to get it. Running up all these digits. And I've been in the gym. I've been up doing minutes. I just put in that work. Told them it's strictly business. And I see through the face. They all just burning bridges. Feel like John Morant. Need a triple-double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant. Need a triple-double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Yeah, they don't want it, dog, like I want it, dog. Yeah, they say they want it, then they took the summer off. I've been going down the list, checking numbers off. I was checking on your numbers, told them something's off. I was at the bottom, now you know I'm climbing. Now they sending deals, they know I ain't signing. They been trying to sell it, they know I ain't buying. When they send a text, dog, I ain't replying. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Yeah, I need it now, told him on the lay. I've been moving, dog, yeah, I'm on the way. I don't hear the talk, don't care what they say. I don't got no patience, I can't ever wait. I've been trying to get it, running up all these digits. And I've been in the gym, I've been up doing minutes. I just put in that work, told them it's strictly business. And I see through the face, they all just burning bridges. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Yeah, they don't want it, dog, like I want it, dog. Yeah, they say they want it, then they took the summer off. I've been going down the list, checking numbers off. I was checking on your numbers, told them something's off. I was at the bottom, now you know I'm climbing. Now they sending deals, they know I ain't signing. They been trying to sell it, they know I ain't buying. When they send a text, dog, I ain't replying. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball, now I like John Morant, need a triple double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't try the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant. Need a triple double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't try the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Yeah, they don't want it done like I want it, dog. Yeah, they say they want it, then they took the summer off. I've been going down the list, checking numbers off. I was checking on your numbers, told them something's off. I was at the bottom, now you know I'm climbing. Now they sending deals, they know I ain't signing. They been trying to sell it, they know I ain't buying. When they send a text, dog, I ain't replying. Feel like John Morant, need a triple double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't try the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't try the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another sold out podcast on this Saturday, man. Y'all smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new or if you haven't done so already, man. Y'all see the topic, man. Y'all see what's going on. Basically, what for the past like 3 months, man. Are Yeezys and Nike Jordans just like dead, or is it something in the atmosphere? But let's talk about it tonight, man. Y'all smash the like button and let my homie introduce himself. Go ahead, man.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? You guys know me now as Dev Dunks. I'm just ready to get into this one, man. I think this one will be a very interesting topic, man. I think a lot of people have some opinion on this one.
Most definitely, man. Let me touch the chat real quick, see who all we got in the building, show a little bit of love, and then we're gonna go ahead and kick this thing off. Karen K, shit is sitting, and I'm happy them 350s was sitting for anyone to cop. The J's are sitting is great. People only want the collab, super hype shit that can't sell. They can sell. True. That is one way to look at things for sure. Because the hype. They not really this year has been like, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I mean, we still got time to clean it up. Low key, I'm just gonna say this. This has been one of the worst like years of like releases, both Yeezy and Jordan. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, you know what I'm saying. But it's not that it's not good, man. And apparently, from what I heard from them Georgetowns, because I know you had hit me up earlier, my thoughts on them and see that they were still sitting. Apparently, on the sneakers app alone, there was like over 100-some thousand pairs already. I want to say they said it was like 160 something, like 160 some pairs. Like, wow. Yeah. So if you think that's on the sneakers app, but then a lot of people was hitting on the foot sites like Dick's Sporting Goods and FTL, like Flex, Foot Locker, and them, FLX, all that. So I'm like, wow, this is interesting, but. This brings back something for me as well, just food for thought for everybody. They can do this for shoes like this, but when it's like a Travis collab, why can't they do the same thing? I don't think, right, before you chime in, because this is what DJ Clark Kent said. Like, if they produce, no matter how many pairs of that shoe they produce, people are it's still gonna sell out. That shoe will not sit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a shoe that won't sit, period. If they produced it where like, okay, cool, we're gonna make, like, say they produce it on a level of like the Jordan 11s every year. Like I said, and we brought this up in the past. I know that sounds a little reminiscent, but they can do that for a shoe. But then you do it for a shoe like this, which, don't get me wrong, is sick. I love the Jordan 6 Georgetown, you know what I'm saying? But I told y'all in the video how I felt about them, what I'm gonna do, and I got my eyes on that shoe right now. You know what I'm saying? Also, well, I will say this, Karen K, like, I like, because even the resellers now, they I noticed they slowly budgeting, slowly but surely, but they also like hanging on for like just the increase. So I'm gonna just say this, and you can agree to disagree with me. If stuff don't pick up, because I told what also the Jordan one. What am I looking for? They're not called the reimagines anymore, but the the
Lost and
Jordan one,
found.
yeah, the Jordan one lost and founds. They've already been pushed. We were anticipating them in October. They've been pushed back to November now. That's probably gonna be the next like super hype shoe because reality is resale market on is averaging at $1,200. But when that shoe
Yeah.
drop, it's gonna cut that in half. I don't think it's gonna
Mm-hmm.
go. I don't think it'll be a crazy amount where you still gonna pay like $1,000 or $800. I say like at best when that shoe drop, it's gonna stick right at around the $400 range tops, and you probably get
Four
a little.
hundred. Four
Yeah,
hundred. You say? That's
yeah,
not bad.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. I think it's gonna be that, and that's gonna be the telltale sign because they Jordan ain't finna unless it's some drops out there that we don't know because I don't think those on my year is finna do it. Um,
Yeah.
I
But you
don't.
know what? You know what I heard about those lost and founds? I can't remember if I read or if I watched a video, but apparently they're supposed to be over a million pair produced anyway. So
Wow, really?
yeah.
Really? See, I've been hearing mixed information on that. Like I've
But
been hearing,
how do you feel about that? Do you feel like that's something that would be possible? Like that's something that they would pull, like to try to like bring
yeah.
in a crowd back in?
Yeah, they got to because reality is this is another thing we can take a factor in that we didn't take
Mhm.
about. Prices just went up on the general lease shoes.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't 160, 170 no more.
yeah,
It's 200 to 210.
yeah. Everything got at least a $10 spike.
Most definitely. So that's a factor into it. And then it's like I'm I feel like this is what I feel like happening too. People just getting tired of you forcing us to buy the shoes you only want us to have when we really want those Travises, but you don't really do nothing to combat that. You know what I'm saying? You don't make a million pairs of that when you can. You know what I'm saying? That shoe gonna sell out regardless, just for the simple fact that we got Travis fans coming in. And that's what the resellers be banking off of. Like a lot of the people who pay for the Travises, I'm guilty. You know what I'm saying? I'll say that.
Yeah.
But they're also like his fans were like they will pay that price
Oh
because
yeah.
they want the memorabilia so bad, you know.
Hmm.
So that's part of the game that we got to deal with to keep his price up. It ain't
I'm
just
saying.
like a regular Jordan sneaker because now we putting the Travis spit on it. You know what I'm saying? That position on it. You know what I'm saying? And not
I
all of
mean,
it do well. Go ahead.
this one was a bad drop that they just this recent reverse mocha. We still got another one that's dropping before the year's out. So
Yeah,
you know,
those Phantoms.
yeah. So imagine how that's gonna be. I mean, if you guys can, like you say, if you guys can do supposedly a million pair of the lost and founds, what's wrong with doing the same with the Travises?
That's been my whole point for quite some time, you know. And I said Jordan Brand, no, like if y'all see what's in the thumbnail, man, keep it 100. How many pairs of Jordans? And I still probably miss one or two pairs. How many Jordans that we see that hasn't sold out?
Man, I was on
Versus,
sneakers the other day scrolling and I saw just everything just like still sitting. I mean, mainly it's like kid size, uh, but yeah, it's still a lot of stuff sitting. Citrus is still on there for. I just saw those
wow,
two.
they're still on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but see, I know the Citrus that sit. I know they sat. These Georgetowns, I feel like if they've sold out on the sneakers app, they just sold out like maybe an hour or two ago. But I feel like if you do the footwork, like in your pickup, go to the local little foot stores, you can still find a pair if you search. I still like you know what I'm saying? Like in my area, we got like 3 to 4 or 5 different malls. Actually, probably more than that. But I'm gonna say that's the ones I'm thinking off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure if I know which one order to hit them. I guarantee you, if I was to leave right now, within,
Just
go ahead.
I'm saying, just by the end of the day, you could have those shoes in your hand.
Most
Just know
definitely,
that before
most
this day is over.
Most definitely. If I want the Georgetowns in my hand right now, I guarantee you, if I go put in the footwork, and that means like guys, I'm getting off the live, I'm going right now, literally, because Mars closed within like the next 2 hours, right? If that here, that means I will be able to find that shoe within 2 hours. And
Really? Think
yeah.
so?
Oh, I know. I'm not thinking. I know.
Confident? That confident?
Most definitely, because we still had them sit on when they sit on the sneakers. I think about that. How many
Yeah.
people, especially this is a holiday weekend,
Mm-hmm.
so a lot of people are out of town. Granted, some people that's from here coming in here too, but there's in my area, there's
Hey,
more.
still it takes nothing away from wanting to look your best, you know?
Definitely, but the shoes just dropped today. People already left probably Friday or they left early this morning. Now, of course, we got people that's probably doing the same thing that's from here that's coming in here, but in my area, there's way more. There's not many local people from here that grew up here. Maybe some people that like um that's been here for a long time, but a lot of them go back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like I said, I'm almost positive it's probably at the mall right now,
Yeah.
and that doesn't mean it's a bad shoe because I personally like the Georgetown sixes. You know what I'm saying? But I like those Georgetown Jordan ones a little bit better. So
Oh yeah.
I've been that's what I literally just put on my search sheet to that I'm picking up. Little hint, probably hopefully future video. Haven't got them yet, but um I see somebody got them and we the number's not looking bad. I'm gonna I don't feel like even if I can get them to go down $20, I still feel like that's a win for me.
Yeah.
I like to just test the waters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, you
So
never know, man. Never, you gotta closed mouths don't get fed. You gotta throw that bait out there.
most definitely. Let me touch the chat again. So Manny with the kick says, "What's good, chat? Sold out. Want. Smash that like button. Let's get it. Most definitely."
Yo.
We got Mimi in the building. She says, "Hey, Jeremy. Hey, how you doing?" Um, Manny with the kick says, "Just got home and got the red cup full of Henny and what y'all rocked on feet today." Most definitely, great question. Somebody definitely need. I'm trying to make sure I remember that, but I appreciate you for bringing it up every time, Manny. Um, me, what I had on feet today, because I just ran some quick errands. I had my Onyx foam runners on feet. I switched to the Yeezy slides, and then I'm gonna say yesterday I had the Dunk Golden Rods on. Those dumps, they like my little go-to grab and go sneaker too, man. What'd you have on feet?
Man, I'm just chilling at home today, man. So I just had on the Stussy slides, man. That's it. I'm just chilling at home all day. I'm not doing
Stussy
anything, man.
boys, man. Stussy boys.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you ain't got the Stussy. You how you feel about the Stussy Air Forces, Air Force One?
You mean the knit ones? Those
Yeah, they
black
did.
ones? That,
They've done more though. That's not the only one.
yeah.
They've done other ones. Yeah. How you,
Um,
just in general, like whenever they get a collab, how that make you feel? Like when they drop one, like they
I
did the
like
all
I
black
like
joint.
Stussy. I like
You like Stussy?
Stussy. I don't think that they've done anything bad so far as their collabs. Uh, yeah. Uh, yeah. No, I think everything they've done pretty good. Stussy's
Interesting.
always been one of those brands, though. Like that. They don't really drop a lot, but when they do, it's like
I
it's you can
never.
tell that they put their heart into it.
Yeah. Even the Yeezy set today. Those
Yeah.
Yeezy 350s, which I later found out after I shot the video. Um, they're calling them the street name. They're calling them as the reverse Oreos, which I can see it.
Mhm.
Not a bad shoe, but at the same time, it yeah. And then we got to think like Kanye is not a happy camper right now.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it 100. And he's not happy with neither brand.
He's got a lot going on right now.
I about to say yeah. Like either way, we can take it through the Gap or we can take it to Adidas. He's not happy. I don't know you know what I'm saying? Like I don't think neither company is doing nothing wrong. He's upset, that they're making spin-off versions but doesn't have his name attached to it. So he's calling it like an imitation, like they're like they're taking his idea, but it's like,
Mhm.
dude, you gotta realize this is what they do this all the time. How many knockoff looking off white shoes have we seen where like to the naked eye, for the people who don't know any better, who is not deep into the game like you and I, you know, um, we'll say like, oh shit, that's off white. But us will be like, that's off white inspired. That ain't an off white.
Yeah.
Off white.
Funny side note. Remember those dress shoes I sent you the other day?
Yeah.
That's not off white.
Oh, what was it?
Exactly. It's just a brand that was inspired by Off White. Well, like you just said, like
Yeah.
there's imitations that that do it too. You
Yeah.
know,
And then I just think he could. I can't tell that man how to feel. But imitation is a form of flattery. You know what I'm saying? They're doing that because they know that's, you know what I'm saying? I don't think, and I'm playing devil's advocate, as upset as he is, I don't think they're doing that to intentionally upset him. You know what I'm saying? But that's how he's taking it. Yeah.
They just know that his stuff is selling. That's the style that the people want. So if they say, okay, if we can pull some of that inspiration into our own line, then we can bring ourselves up in this department.
Most definitely. And
you can't just look at it as like that they're just stealing what you're trying to what you created. Because you did something tells me that 100% of that design isn't yours, Kanye. And that's from the first shoe that you dropped. 100% of that design isn't yours. So if the company that's producing your dreams wants to pull from that and continue the success and the brand all around, you can't really get mad at that.
Most definitely.
That's the only line that's keeping you relevant, keeping the company relevant. Everybody's making money. So what are you really mad about, man?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you still winning. It's just
exactly, man.
You know what I mean?
If you've got any parts in that Adidas, you're gonna be profiting in some way.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. Like I said, Kanye just always gonna see it differently. Is he a creative person? Most definitely. If he don't, he definitely speak. He's one of the people I will say is not the enough bash on Kanye. I'm gonna give him his flowers. He's a big example of when people say, "Hey, man, speak stuff in existence; it'll happen for you." He is living proof because he was the first person to tell you like a lot of stuff. He didn't know what to do or how to do. He just knew he wanted it, so he just kept always voicing it. You know what I'm saying? So but I could tell with him, his mind being so far gone right now, he ain't been actively involved in either one of those brands in a minute. You know what I'm saying? With Gap or Adidas. Exactly. Like, I mean, like, and that's probably why they moving forward. Like, you can tell in the beginning, he probably was heavily on the creative process, but now he's just not in his I think personally, and this is just my opinion, I think in his creative space, he's just in a different spot. He's in a funk right now in his creative space, and it's because it's being, he's got things going on in his personal life, and that can affect your creative space. Sometime in a positive way and sometimes in a negative way. It just depends. Right now, to us, it could be negative, but like I said, I don't think he's going completely off the deep end, but he's just, like I said, he's trying to be active, I guess, but I don't know, man. How much is too much? And again, like I've said before, it's about your delivery.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or what they say, right person, wrong messenger. He's the right messenger, but he's not giving it, you know what I'm saying? Kanye's giving out the right message, but he just not
right
doing
message, wrong delivery.
Yeah, right message, wrong delivery. And like Jay-Z
timing,
Exactly. And it's like I hate to compare him to Jay, but that's the inspiration that we can go off of that's still doing the stuff behind the scenes where he get it done effectively. And one thing, like we see him take so many W's, he don't never really often talk about his losses. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he lost, but he didn't go rant and go off about it. He kept calm and try a different route. Okay, cool. Let's try this different. You know what I'm saying? Different approach, different strokes, different folks. You know what I'm saying? I get it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I completely get it. Let me touch the chat real quick. Mr. 314 says, Skippy, did you get on them trash threes? If you're referring to the fire red threes, no, I did not get on those. Manny with the kick says, I copped those Air Omni Cool Gray joints. That's what's up, man. Salutes to Manny. Congratulations on that pickup and the W, man.
Yo,
Cool. Had to make a little noise for Manny, man. That's what's up. Mr. 314 says, those are nice, Manny. Manny with the kick says, good look 314. And Jones got me to get some in gray this week with all the reviews, man. Honestly, I just in general, I'm a gray person. So I mean, like I said, it's not that I don't even like the shoes, it's just that it's just stuff I missed on the back end that I'm trying to get. So just try to make my best decision based off of that. But gray is something that I feel like is a color you can't go along with. And you can't tell me gray is such a good neutral color that when you patch it with no matter what other color you match it with, don't tell me it don't look. Nobody can't tell me it don't look good. Whether you do gray and blue, gray and red, gray and black, gray on gray, gray and white, gray and orange. We've seen great shoes in that colorway with the gray. Just keep it 100. Gray, you can't really go wrong with it. Let's see. Mr. 214 says you cop the sixes too. Manny says nah, I skipped on them, and you cop. You said yep. Okay, so you cop the sixes, Mr. 314. Congratulations from Manny, Mr. Georgetown 6. How do you feel about the Georgetown 6s, Dunks?
I like them. Like I say, remember we've discussed them several times on several videos. Like I said, I don't think anything's wrong with them. I like them. I like the color, but like I say, it's just I don't know. It's just not what people want, I guess.
Yeah, but do you think that price change was like the straw that broke the camel's back though?
Yeah, I think
Let's
so,
just
man.
keep
I
it
think
100. Let's keep it 100.
that's what it's gonna be, man. People are like, for one, you guys aren't even really dropping hot shit, and then when you guys do drop, is what nobody wants, and now you guys got the audacity. Well, for one, it's not what people want. It's short in stock, and now you guys got the audacity to try to raise the price. You guys can't even supply the demand.
Yeah, yeah, and that
So
price.
yeah, a lot of
And I
factors.
know people say that it wasn't because Nike wanted to do it; it's because shipping costs went up. Is what they're saying that price is.
Yeah.
Do you think that's maybe it's some truth? But in my opinion, Nike could afford to take that bullet though.
Yeah, man. What do you
You know
mean?
what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Like y'all already overcharging already, but it's like what it comes across and sounds like to me now is like the people at the top is like, I don't want to take a cut. I'm not taking a cut in my pay. And then trickle down is like, okay, well, we can't cut these guys for the people that we see, the mini workers. And I'm not saying that's a bad job. I'm just saying now the people that make way less than them are like, well, we already don't pay them what we should, so we can't really cut their pay randomly whenever we don't have a valid reason. So up the prices. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, just raise the price. You don't think we're charging too much? And then to play devil's advocate, they're probably like, well, they're already willing to pay thousands of dollars on the aftermarket for our shoes. So what's an extra $10 across the board?
Yeah.
On paper, to them, I see why it made sense. But then to us, it's like, it looks like a slap in the face almost.
Yeah. None of this shit makes sense.
Yeah.
But,
That'd be coming with the game, I guess, man. But it's like, yo, that's just wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder where they're like, man, maybe I'm pretty sure somewhere across at Nike they're having a conversation like maybe that where do we mess up at? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they know where they messed up at. It's just about finding the place to fix it.
True. Let me tell the chat. Mr. 314 says, when I saw I got EA access on the threes, I said, wow, that's nice, and proceeded to go on about my day. Dang, I'll never get EA for real. Man with the kick says Jones and Dunks 100. Yes, Sersky, man. Mr. 314 says Dunks, you the man.
Yo.
336 Legend says Jays are sitting, but they not going on sale. They still at retail. I mean, true, but someone about to start hitting them outlets. I mean, they ain't putting them on sale, but it's like, I mean, and to be honest, what we really say is really a sell. Like if they charge them 210 and then they drop them to 200, to them that sell. To us, like it's still you still up there. You know what I'm saying? If that shoe was sitting at like 160, 180, I'm pretty sure they would have sold more. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Manny with the kick says, I'm rocking Adidas Adi Light 22 slides. Desert and Sand today. Okay, cool. I ain't try. I should do a comparison test between those and the actual Yeezy slides to see if there's any major difference. That's a upcoming video for thought. Mr. 314 says, I was rocking my Rebellionaires. That's what's up. Manny with the Kick says, Fire says, might need to double up on them. Manny with the Kick says, sneaker game dead and UA here to take over the Nike and Jordan lack. Okay. Dunks was kind of hinting to me that earlier in a text message with some random, just some open hand conversations of his thoughts. And one of the questions you brought up where it's like, do you ever see UA stores actually having a storefront? And I know you remember this earlier, Dunks. And
Yeah.
my answer was simple: was like, I don't gotta say no shops names, but a lot of them probably already low key have been having UA storefronts. You know what I'm saying? Like, not every last, maybe it can't even be on purpose, but a lot of they know, You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
yeah, the UA thing has
I
taken up
mean,
a life of its own.
think about this. How could that not be possible when we already got the swap meets that's literally selling, you know, unauthentic, clothing. You know, like I said, I
Yeah.
don't know about for you guys, but you know, here we do. We have swap meets that sell clothing that is not authentic to the brand.
Oh
So,
wow.
what makes that any different than the shoes?
Nothing really.
Matter of fact,
If you put it on that aspect of things,
we got these places that sell these clothes and stuff. They also do sell shoes.
they be
So
having. Do they have? If it is it one of those like you can tell it's not like an official like product of that brand, like a real strong knockoff, or is it like on the level of the UAs that we see today?
like I say, because this is something that's been here before. Like it was something that I was really picking up on. So I'm just trying to say that maybe that these have been UA shoes the whole time that they've been selling, and people buy them. Like the people in the community go to this little discount mall or whatever you want to call it, swap meet, and they buy the shoes and stuff out of there. So I'm saying if the clothing I know is fake. So I'm saying, so I'm assuming that the shoes that they sell too are probably fake.
Yeah, that's the
Because
strong.
these little, like I said, these little bodega stores or whatever you want to call them, these little plaza stores in these little malls, they can get away with that stuff because they're their own business. They're operating under their own license. You know,
True.
so
True.
and they're just straight buying product from a straight manufacturer that produces this stuff and they sell it.
True. Yeah.
So so I
Yeah.
know that I know that these places don't have contracts with Nike to buy the shoes straight out.
Heck
So
no. Heck no, they don't.
so you know, so yeah, I'm sure that the shoes that I'm pretty much what I'm trying to say is I'm sure that they've already made their way over here. It's just not a big thing yet, like it could possibly become.
True. Yeah. And it's probably low key underground. It's already a big thing. And just haven't.
I'm saying the day that happens, you start seeing UA storefronts. I mean, what can you really do?
True. This is true.
All
Um.
when they start saying all shoes 170. You know,
Yeah.
because that's somebody can make their money and keep guarantee stock
Yeah. That's a
because you
win.
can buy
Yeah.
out. Like, you could probably buy out one of these companies, jump to the next company, buy some more, jump to the next company.
Yeah. Yeah. You could definitely do that. Um, Let me touch chat. Visualize says, I didn't care for the Georgetowns at all. I was more interested in the PSG fives, and I'm glad to see them sitting. Okay, yeah, I saw those joints. I didn't really pay those too much of attention myself. Um, Manny with the kick says the price ain't that bad on the Rebellionaire 314s. Um, I personally wasn't feeling those Rebellionaire ones, those Jordan ones. I don't know why. They just didn't stick out to me. I mean, it's a different shoe, but for some reason it was like, meh. You know what I'm saying? Karen K says, the more they push the lost and founds back, the more them shits are becoming limited. They're getting backdoored. You know what? You may be on something, Karen. You may be
Mm.
on something. Because think about it. They were slotted for October. Now they're pushed back to November. I mean, what is it really? Because a lot of people already got them in hand. So what are we supposed to think? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Hmm.
Mr. 314 says, I know Manny, Jeremy, and Dunks 100 from Deacon of Reality. Manny with the kick says, Lost and Found getting to be limited, going to be limited. Thank God I copped the Jordan 3 Fire Reds last week. I'm gonna be honest, Manny. I think those Fire Red 3s, I don't think they're gonna sell. If they sell out, it's gonna be like the Georgetown
Yeah, I
Sixers.
can definitely see that one being one that they're gonna produce over 1 million pairs on. I don't think
Yeah.
that's gonna be a hard one to get.
Yeah, like I don't think they're like no disrespect, and it's not a bad shoe. Obviously, I'm gonna talk about it in the future when we get closer to that date, but I don't think it's gonna sell out. Like I mean, if it sits, if that shoe sits, then we got the yellow toe taxi Jordan ones. Um, I think as we get closer and closer to the release date too, people's all of a sudden, I think are also having a change of heart as well, man. Some people tried to cancel their orders on the Georgetowns, from what I was seeing. But you couldn't. You can, but you can't do it right off rip. People got to give it a few minutes to process. Um, yeah, these yellow toes, I'm very like
They're
this
gonna
year.
sit because people already have them.
Yeah, this is true. And that's my thing where it's like that's with it. I'll say how it's affecting me is what I'm doing is not that I'm like the shoes I really want. It give me more and more time to think about it because I know the resale gonna be right there at it. But also, like I said, I'm going back and grabbing a lot of shoes. Like I've gotten 2 pair of shoes that I missed out on. Let's just say they coming home. One of them's being shipped. But yeah, I still ain't got that one grill I was telling y'all about. They won't let up, and I think I'm gonna have to bend a little bit more too because they bending slowly, but it's this shoe was gonna be up regardless. Um, just because this shoe was out way before the whole resale stuff took off. This was gonna be a problem regardless. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I'm just saying the fire red threes, yellow toes, it ain't looking good for Jordan Brand, though, man. And they good as far as like financially wise, but it's like from what they're used to seeing, like every shoe sell out.
Hmm.
Um, Yeah, man. I ain't. And then the thing is, yeah, I think it's safe to say temporarily the sneaker game is dead, but it has a way of bringing its own like thing back. What I'm hoping is it
At
stays
this point,
dead.
what? But at this point, what can bring it back though?
Travis always can bring it back. The rest,
And yeah, but so that one single man can repair all the damage that's been done.
he can put a band-aid over it.
Yeah, okay, but all band-aids eventually fall off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They can drop one of their stuff, put a as a temporary fix, put a band-aid over the joint. Now you got X amount of months to get it right, but
And this
think
is the
about
formula they're gonna go with, like you know.
Um, they don't have to because they don't have the. In my opinion, what other collab are we really looking for? I'll
Man,
wait.
I'll tell you what happened. I'll tell you, all these other brands started being able to get collabs too.
Yeah,
You know, they see that Nike's not the only the only company, the only brand that could do it. You
true.
know, now you're saying in the past 2 years, New Balance has gotten more attention than they've gotten in their whole time that they've existed.
Right.
Why? All because they started doing these collabs now. They started getting these JJJ sound collabs. They've done the big collabs, but they're starting to make more streetwear, more street friendly
Yeah.
apparel, shoes. They say Nike's not the only one that can do it. Why would I strike out over here on Nike when I got other options I can go to to
True.
spend my $170 on, 180, $200 on,
Yeah. This is true.
I think that's what a lot to do with it too. People, got tired of, Nike just doing it their way. And they say, well, there's other brands out there. I don't got to just be loyal to Nike or just put up with what they got going on over there.
Yeah, I can see that. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a lot of angles we can look at it where it's like, okay, I can see where they're like, all right, I'm fed up with this ish. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I can see that. The more options is what you want to, what you're trying
Yeah.
to get at. You know what I'm saying? They got more options than just like, all right, cool. I ain't gotta just settle for Nike's BS. Um, and people see all the stuff, like all that stuff that goes behind all that backdooring and the
Mm-hmm.
botting. That's come to the forefront a little too much more and more. And now I don't know. Nike's in a rock and a hard spot. They still on top, and then you also RP to Virgil, but now it's like the off. They used to have Travis or the Off White to go to. You know what I'm saying? Now it's
Now, if
just
Virgil would have still been here, then yeah, I think that
yeah.
that would have been what would have saved them and pulled them back. But Travis alone can't carry the whole company on his back.
Heck no, because reality is Travis's fix. His collabs are just what put the Nike check backwards and my logo brand on it, and now it's a shoe.
Like, but and you don't like me. You talked about offline, like uh, when we were discussing Travis, and you said pretty much that Travis is pretty much just here for the people. He's a plant. He's here to produce what's hot, what they know is going to sell, because they know that hey, we put this guy in front of these young impressionable kids with with something different. We know that we can sell anything.
Most
Let's get
definitely.
this urban guy to with this stuff, and we'll just
Yeah.
hey, you're gonna do it this way. You're gonna appeal to these people. You're gonna sell this. This is what you're gonna market.
Yeah. Right down to Travis just if you want a quick buck type of situation. No
You
disrespect
feel
to
that's in
Travis.
all aspects of his career.
Yeah, we can think of the McDonald's collab.
that,
You laughing, but I'm not
that
making this up. Like you laughing, but
was a that was a blatant in your face. Hey, we only want your money, and you're gonna give it to us. you know?
yeah, like that's my point. Like we can think of the Travis and McDonald collab. Like, and he got fined for doing something in the parking lot, but um, so what? You know, he's probably geek was like whatever the deal was, he obviously maximized on the deal with that. Think about it. And the thing is, it wasn't the Travis Mill where it's like, dude, all this was my thing with that. You could already get all that already. It just wasn't called the Travis Mill.
All it
You,
was what the cheeseburger, and they put what barbecue sauce on it, something like that.
yeah, they just put the cheeseburger and they bought it. They
Onion ring and barbecue sauce or
yeah,
something.
they cowboy burger is the correct term. So he basically made
Burger
it.
King already got that, right? It's got the
Yeah,
Big Western.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the Big Western at Applebee's. It was called a cowboy burger. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it just
Everybody got their variation, but Travis had to have his.
yeah. He made a
He had to
Travis.
have his.
Yeah, he made a Travis McDonald version, and then I never
But like you
forget
right there, because now you could tell that was a cash grab, because
exactly.
they didn't only do it. They didn't just stop at Travis. They had to get who was it? The Bad Bunny dude, right? They gave
They
him
didn't
one.
just stop. They didn't stop there else. They gave what's her name?
Sweetie.
Yep, there you go. Because they saw
They
the,
gave
what
her
it is.
one. Who else
Yeah.
did they give one to? Oh, them
Um,
the little those Asian dudes. The BTS.
I heard of them. I ain't really rock. Only reason, like, if you've been around some younger generations, they're like
Yeah, no,
love.
but I'm saying like I know this because like I say, I live 5 minutes away from a McDonald's. So I see the flyers. I saw the literally. I've seen every one of these flyers. I saw the Travis flyer. I saw the Sweetie Meal flyer. I saw the Bad Bunny flyer.
And
I
then
saw
you know,
the BTS flyer. I saw them all.
and they gonna make you buy it, not because of just the advertisement, but my coworker who when he says it was already close to a meal of what he ordered before, but this one's actually cheaper, so he went on and just got the Travis meal because it was cheaper. And I'm like, think about that. He ain't even a sneakerhead, so he one of those. He, you know what I mean? He is literally going off of like it just makes sense on paper. So they was coming at all angles for them, man.
Yeah, literally, people were literally trying to take the billboards off of the windows at McDonald's.
Wow.
They literally, well,
I
a lot
saw
of
they was
people.
asking for the employee shirt and shit.
Yeah, yeah. Remember, I told you that they were trying to buy them off the employees while they're
Wow.
at work. Like,
Wow.
yeah, man.
Why? Like it ain't that deep.
But like I'm saying, but that just goes to tie back into like that. Yeah, he does a lot for the company, Travis. He does a lot for the company, but him alone isn't gonna save them. They,
Yeah. Yeah.
I
It's
mean,
gonna they gonna need something else and
he's
off
gonna, like I
white.
say. I don't know if you watched that video that I sent you about Travis. How I say that Nike ruined Travis. You know?
Um yeah, you should I watched that joint. But I don't say they ruined him. If anything, it's kind of like a play on play, but really it's kind of helping Travis. To be honest, Travis don't really drop music like that either. You know what I'm saying? Like
Well, he's getting back into it. You got to remember the little event that the whole.
even before then though, he wasn't going that. Like to me, Travis music just didn't. Don't get me wrong, because I like his music, but I feel like it's one of those. Even when you get a new song from Travis or a whole new album from Travis, once you listen to it, like after the third time you've heard, no matter what song you're on, it all starts to just flow together for me.
Yeah, and I feel like this with Travis too. Unless you already just know who Travis is, which at this point, if you don't know who Travis is, then I don't know. But for people who do just find out about Travis, they only know him for one of the two, and then they find out about the other one later. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like they'll know, like
Yeah.
the kids, like obviously the kids today, most of them would only know him for his shoes. You know, then they'll find out about his music later,
Yeah.
which and or vice versa. People find out about his music first, then they find out about his shoes. But the way things are going now, you know about his shoes before you know about him.
True. This
That's what you see more than anything now.
is true. Let me touch the chat. Let's see. Karen K says, Deacon, I'm about to take your wrench you cut out on us on Wednesday. um, he has stuff to do, man. I be watching the playback myself, and I see the people that comment on there. Karen K says, Manny, that's what's up. Deacon says, at Karen says, I told Jeremy the situation that came up. It's all good. Yeah, he had a special event that he was invited to. I remember. See, this is how you know I'm really in the comment section because I'm not even got this stuff up. This is just going off the top of my head. You had that special event that came through. You was invited to, so yeah, you couldn't turn it down. So I understand. I'm not mad, but you came back for the playback, so it's still all love. You know what I'm saying? Manuel Kick says, "Cool and Karen, ready for the funeral services for the sneaker community, and how about you?" Oh wow. This man said he ready for the funeral service. He don't think it's coming back.
Yeah, I'm halfway there with him.
I'm gonna say this, like I'm gonna keep saying this, and I ain't gonna let it go. If they don't close out strong this year, which I don't see how they're gonna Adidas or Nike / Jordan brand, I don't see how they're gonna close out strong when it's like they gotta have some. They got to pull a rabbit out the hat that nobody knows about unless you just up there at Nike at the tip top.
That's
Because
almost gonna be that bringing that Kanye back. That's
yeah, like okay, yeah, now that's different. That's a magic trick.
that's
Or
what's gonna that'll be almost what it takes though.
yeah, because I don't think the I'm my year 12s that we're anticipating, even though they're gonna sell out because of how they're gonna be released, whatever. Um, I don't think that's gonna go get the hype back up because resale market on. I don't see those going. They're gonna be positive. You're gonna have to pay extra for them, but I think they're still gonna be obtainable.
Yeah.
Those airships didn't bring it back. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't even. How many people actually really even knew for real? We'll leave that out there because it wasn't well advertised. We got the I'm my year 4s where that could have brought it back if they was giving us the color that we're anticipating, but they
Yeah,
switched it
man.
up.
I
They
mean, at
switched up
least
the
if that's,
colors.
at least if that's not gonna be the first color to drop, at least let us know at least that we got these colorways to look forward to.
Right,
You don't even have to give us
right,
a drop date. You can just say that these are the definitive colorways that's gonna be arriving. No release date yet, but we know that these are the colorways. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah, something. You know what I'm
It
saying?
still
Something.
gives people something to look forward to, something to say, okay, this is, this could probably be it. It could build that hype up too,
Yeah, most definitely. So if the fours ain't gonna do it, 12s ain't gonna do it. Um, what else? The Travises put a band-aid on it. But then what else? We got the Cherry 11s, right? That's what they're calling them, a Cherry 11. They're not gonna do it. Now we gotta look. What is Adidas? Does Adidas even know what they're gonna close the year out with? You know what I'm saying? That's rhetorical. Does Adidas even know what they're gonna close it out with?
Uh, some
That's what I'm
350s.
saying. We don't really have none. That's what I'm saying. You speechless because we don't know we're gonna close the year out with. I mean, we have an idea, but we don't have none where it's like we going out with a bang this year, guys. And like I
Yeah,
said,
we got what?
if it is, only Nike and Adidas know.
Yeah, we got what? 4 months left, and
Yeah,
4 months.
4 months. Yeah,
I
we're
would say
in
4 months.
September.
That's about maybe about 12 shoes to close the year out with. Would you say?
Yeah, I'm hoping too that maybe there's a surprise like how we got the mummy dunks. I'm hoping there's a Halloween themed sneaker that we can look forward to.
Yeah. Remember, they never still dropped those the Wonderland dunks that were supposed to come out. Remember the ones that look like they're winterized?
Let me look them up because that's gonna be kind of yeah. What are they called? The Wonderland dunks.
Yeah, that's what I'm calling them. I don't know the official name because you're not really seeing that much about them
I'm
anymore.
about to say yeah, Winter Wonderland dunks. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I'm gonna put them up on the screen. Give
And
me like
these were supposed to be out before Christmas last year.
yeah, I think I know exactly what you're talking about now, man. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Give me like 2 seconds. Give me like 2 seconds. But yeah, yeah, I'm gonna put them up on the screen because yeah, I remember we was talking about this last year. I like now that like they came up on my screen. Let me share the screen with you guys. Give me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna put them up. Right here. Boom. This is that. So yeah, this is those. If you can see up on the screen, you're talking about these, right? The Winter Wonderland joints.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I forgot about these. I'm not even gonna front. I forgot about these. I forgot about them.
Look at those. How do you feel about them?
They nice. They're not bad. They're not bad at all. Like I think they're pretty dope. I don't
Hmm.
see nothing wrong with them. Um, I I wouldn't pay resale for them though.
Yeah, nah, nothing over 200, honestly.
Oh yeah, 250 at best.
Yeah, 250 at best. Yeah, and
Like
that's
and then
only that's
what
only
are
if
these? What is this? Sorry to cut you off. What are these little logo men that's on the side of the hill?
and this looks like little snowmen. Yeah, like little elves or whatever.
Okay. But then, like the detail on it's kind of one of those. It looks good from a distance. Oh, there's stars on the bottom. I didn't know that. You see that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not stars. You know what that is? That's snowflakes. That's a Chris. This is a Christmas themed sneaker.
Wow. Yeah.
Like I didn't know. Like looking at, they didn't have this image. Is what this image of the bottom of the shoe wasn't out yet. Remember, because we've looked at
Yeah.
this shoe several times. So like
Yeah.
this
And
wasn't a
maybe because back then it was still very early images.
yeah. So this is supposed to be like a winter wonderland. I see why they call it like a snow. It's not a bad shoe. Not
But I
those.
mean, if it's already ready, clearly, and they've had
Oh,
images
did
and
you see
everything
this on the
of
back
it.
of the hill? You look at the back of this hill joint. I didn't know this. Like that
Yeah.
those little. I
I'm
didn't know that
assuming it's
was on
supposed
the
to
back.
look like Christmas lights.
Maybe so, like decoration, like type theme, type
Yeah.
of thing. Yeah, like okay. I didn't even know. Maybe they're gonna come. Maybe we can anticipate these in November.
Maybe we'll see.
Yeah, but like you said, ain't nobody really talking about them because it's like this whole it's furry too, so that's supposed to represent snow, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming. Yeah, and then some people got them in hand though, but it's like I said, not a bad shoe. Like I said, I'm with you on this one though. It's one of those. If I pay resale, I wouldn't go crazy on them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
like 250 at best, but I'm not gonna like, you know what I'm saying? No, I don't want to like anything extra. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about that's maybe an extra $10 if I gotta pay for the shipping. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But that's about it. Not bad though. Not a bad shoe. Can't complain about that one. That's interesting. Though. I literally forgot about that shoe. But other than that, yeah, like I don't see what else we really got forward to look forward to. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how they gonna do I'm very curious how they gonna do a bounce back. You know, and I know they can get it. If any company can get it done, it's gonna be Nike. I just
Yeah,
don't
it's
personally
possible.
see. I don't
It's
personally
possible, I'm
see
sure.
it right now. That's my what I'm trying to get. I don't see it right now. Um, let's see. Let me touch the chat real quick. Um, let's see. Karen K says they bugging with the prices. I don't think dunks are worth more than the dub we pay already. That's a fact because they gonna raise the price on those too, right? I forgot all about that. Forgot all about that because they're doing it across the board. This is true.
Mm-hmm.
336 Legend says we need Jordans to go on sale again. They're gonna have to do something. Deacon says 2023 is looking like an epic year for Jordan Brand. Keyword on looks like, man. And I seen people talking about 20. We've been talking about 2023 since beginning of 2022. Um, I'm gonna just say this: if shoes are being pushed back now, what do you think it makes for the following year? Like they can come back and get caught up, but I mean, Nike is one of those people that stuff is always subject to change.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, and I ain't trying to talk negative. Y'all could be right. I don't know because I don't work for Nike, but I'm just like, I don't know how because like they gotta like last year to start us off right. Well, to be honest, this year when they started off is what I meant to say. We was off to a slow starter this year. People were sneaker YouTubers, and I'll speak for myself, and I know other ones was as well because they was vocalizing this. Sneaker YouTubers at the beginning of this year was struggling to find content. Just keep it 100 because we was off to a slow start because we was already delayed. That should have been our telltale sign right there. That the sneaker, like looking back at it,
True.
that should have been our first sign. It's like, things aren't looking too good this year for the sneaker market because this is like tax time where people get in February. People be don't got their monies, you know what I'm saying? And stuff wasn't really. It was selling, but it was still super duper obtainable. So it wasn't one of those through the roofs because like usually like when wintertime hit and they drop those, you know, wintertime Jordans, like usually we ain't gonna start that catch that price go back down until like that gray area of like May, May till June, and then stuff pop back up at the end of June. Like you get that raw. But this year has been different. This
Mm-hmm.
has been one of those like, man, I could have never in a million years seen it being like this. And like I said, I have right to play that. I did see it, but like it just I didn't think it was ever gonna go back down again. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say this message to Jordan Brand, if anybody's even connected to them, in my opinion, just give it a shot of stacking up a shoe we actually really want. You know, like when you do it,
Mm-hmm.
Travis, make it widely available. Sure, people are gonna say like I know what they're afraid of. If it's a little too easy to cop, people are gonna be like, "Oh, easy cop, Travis is dead." That's what they don't want to hear. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to hear it. But I mean, like reality is, if you put the numbers out there, which they always seem to leak somehow, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, put the put it in our hands. Like I said, and low key, the true people that's been in the game. That's the people that's gonna be here before the hype. That's why my first like brand like merchandise that I did was before the hype. The people like me that's gonna be here when the hype dies down, when it goes away, we still gonna be looking at sneakers, still talking about sneakers. We're
Mm-hmm.
not mad at the shoes sitting. What we're hoping for, and I see a lot of people in my comment section is saying like, okay, cool, it's sitting, but that's still not good enough. Now that y'all don't raise the price, I want to see if I can catch them on sale. Literally just read that. I want to see if I can catch them below retail on the resale market for somebody who's still trying to invest in the market. That's where I feel like that's where everybody's head is at right now. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And I could be wrong, but that's just what it feels like to me personally. Um, 336 says, read that one. Deacon says, looking like that one. Um, J Rod says, I got early access on the Fire Reds yesterday. I heard 75K went out and they still didn't sell out on early access. Those are going to sit, but it's still a top 10 shoe of the year for me. Man, and this is the thing too. It's already been, even when we've had a fire year in sneakers, it's always been tough for me personally, J Rod, to do a top 10. Because I've never I've when I tried to do a top 10 one time, right? I didn't drop, I don't even think I put a video out like that. When I did a top 10 countdown, when I was making my list for the video, I couldn't pick a strong 10 shoes. I've always, that's why y'all see me. If y'all look like my top 10 five sneakers of the year, I always do top five. Even probably I should just do 10 just to get the video views up, but I can't really be, I want to be true and sincere to my channel and to the community. That's why I never did a top 10 anything. Cause like I be so, when I tell y'all I'm so selective on sneakers, I'm getting worse and worse every year being selective. But like I told you, I already got a few things on the radar. One of them I know Dunks is gonna be mad at me about, but it is what it is. Um, he ain't gonna be real mad, but I mean he gonna be like, oh wow, I know that one. Let me check the chat real quick. Let's see. Manny with the kick says wearing all black for the special occasion, and Wendy Lee doing the woo walk right now. You going in, man. Manny basically saying, right? Because he's wearing all black. He don't think the market is, he don't think the shoe game, he don't think the shoe game is gonna revive. He don't think we're gonna come back out of
And I'm
this
with
state.
Manny. I'm with Manny too.
You
Mark,
really with Manny on this?
I'm with
Manny
Manny.
going
Mark
in.
our words. Mark our words.
Okay, and Dunks we trust. I ain't seen that one tonight. But I'm very curious. Y'all maybe, I mean, like I said, I mean, I'm trying to, what I've been rambling on about this live, I've been trying to give Nike and or Adidas a like a scapegoat of what they could possibly do.
Yeah.
But the more and more we go on this live, the more and more I'm just like, yo, I don't know. You know, like they got the tools to do it, but do they really want to do it? Because they could easily re-release some stuff and get us going crazy again. Will the resellers like it? No. But will you as a true sneaker
And
collector like it?
to say
Yes.
it'll never be the same anymore because UAs are gonna just come in and do it too. So it doesn't matter if they do limited runs of anything. That doesn't really mean anything anymore.
So
You
you
can
think,
drop you can drop 2,000 of a shoe, and all the UA need is one, and they'll do 200,000.
so you think you think Nike needs to handle the UA situation if they want to get
They're gonna have to get that under control before they can get anything under control.
that's what you're okay, cool.
Because like I say, as long as UAs are around, they have no control. Like
How
you
did
tell me, man, that that yellow toe, that thing has been duplicated, and that thing's been duplicated last year.
well what Nike's gonna have to do, um and they probably don't want to do this because things are gonna go, now the cost of making that shoe is gonna go up because you know they gotta pay people over here to do it, which is still gonna be, they still run into the same issue. But if they want it done, they gotta start producing the shoes over here. But if they do that, and you know how we are already over here, can you really trust the people here to make the shoe as well as the people overseas they already use?
So I'm saying, man, they'll just because now it'll be even more worse because it'll be local, so the shoes can be produced at a faster rate. People can get them at a
Yeah,
faster rate. You know,
right. So I'm like, Nike's really at a lose-lose situation.
I'm saying, man,
They're
that and
really at
that's
a lose-lose situation.
once those UAs once the UA starts to set up shop, Nike slowly started to lose it because
Um,
every shoe that Nike has, UA can reproduce
yeah,
and make it just as good, if
yeah.
not better.
And they don't mind putting the money up or do
Yeah.
they use the old scraps from the other shoes and just make it all up? You
Who
know,
knows
maybe
how they get it done?
I'm about to say, yeah, that's what I'm so curious. Where it's like, because they, I've seen videos where people like, this is the first batch. Now they got a
Yeah.
new batch. Like they're so into buying UAs. They're talking like, hey, yeah, that was the first batch. Check out this second batch though.
Yeah.
Different ball. It's because the second batch coming back where it's like, damn, the first batch wasn't that bad. Now the second batch is like, then it's like it gets to the point where they show you where, all right, cool. Here's where the fake problem is
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. Since
And
you can't find it, I'll show you.
yeah.
You know?
And then at that point, it's like, because, right. Basically, because that's basically what it boils down to is like, what do I do now? And it's like, because these are real. It's like, all right, cool. Look, this is where it's fake at, where they changed this, that, and the third. And then by that
There's
time,
gonna be like some little stuff where you like, come on, man, really? I was gonna notice that this eyelet only has 32 strands of thread. You know?
yeah. And then there's gonna be a third batch of making the things where like they fix that. Because think about it, people are gonna put it out there, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and the people that's already involved in the game, they know what to look like me. Like I know what to go down the rabbit hole of looking for, and the people who do the UA thing, they know what they want to go down and look in the rabbit hole for to get fixed. And you don't think they're not gonna tell the companies?
Yeah, but do you honestly think that you could spot a fake? I mean, yeah, it's possible, yeah. But I mean, at the point we're at now,
Not. I can't spot a fake without having the actual real thing next to it.
yeah,
Like that's the
because
thing.
if
Like,
somebody just hands you the shoe and say, "Hey, tell me if this is tell me if this is fake,"
oh, I'm gonna
give me a
lose.
legit check. You
Yeah,
know,
I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna fail.
you can
But
say
if
it's
you
real.
put it,
You
yeah,
know, it's real. I'm looking at it, so for what I know it's real because it's right here in my face. You know.
yeah. The only way I think to really legit check the shoe, you're gonna have to have a real pair first. You gotta have the real deal Holyfield first.
Well, that's how it always is when you see like those real versus the fakes. They always have the real pair, you
Yeah,
know, to
they got
compare to the
to because
fake
you
because
got to or you
no,
won't
not
know.
and not even the most experienced sneaker collector could just tell it if it's fake standalone by itself. You know?
Not anymore. And then
Yeah, you're right. Not anymore.
yeah. Even with my latest pickup that's physically here, the video should be, if everything go right, the video should drop on Monday, guys. Um that shoe, I watched several real versus fakes, and I actually had to it's gotten so bad to the point you gotta watch it down to your actual shoe size. Cause sometimes it varies from shoe size of what to look for. And so I find because I was paranoid a little bit, but I'm like, person got him off sneakers app. He showed me the proof. I got his information, but I'm like, why is mine this, that, and the third? And I'm like, oh, okay, well, this is a size slightly different. You know what I'm saying? That shouldn't matter. But honestly, again, how was I gonna know without having that homie put out a video?
And you want to know what sucks too
What's that?
is that like the UAs can't do anything to the shoe themselves to differentiate from it being a Nike shoe because then that'll make them fake shoes. And
Yeah,
Nike can't really do anything to differentiate from the UAs to say they're authentic Nike shoes because the UAs are just gonna copy it. They're just gonna,
yeah. I was like,
So either way, both parties lose if they try to do anything outside of what's already being done.
or they gonna when they get them over here, they gonna have to when the shoe's already made and they get them shipped over here. They gotta have them go back through their little factories here, like the ones out of Memphis and stuff like that, and out of Oregon. You gonna have to put something extra on the shoe and or box or something to, hey, this is I don't know, something they gonna have to figure out. I can't tell them what to do, but I'm always curious how even we can take it back to them suing StockX. I'm very curious how they knew if the shoe was real or fake. That's always going to be on the back of our minds, at least mine anyway. Like, how did you guys? I'm not saying they didn't do it, but how did you guys legit check them? They can't put it out there. They can't put it out there because if they put it out there, they know that's going to be everybody's go-to get on the shoe now to shut everybody up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so They're in a rock and a hard place, man. Let me touch the chat. Manny with the kick says wearing all black for the red that one. Manuel Kick says, facts, Deacon. They know the stock's going down and the people are going elsewhere. That is a fact. Manny with the kick says, fire, sneaker rotation, Jones, most definitely had to get the rotation going on, work purposes. Then again, just busy day. Deacon Arias says, too much heat coming out next year, Manny. I mean, as we know, Hybrid Striker says, what's up? What's good, Hybrid Striker? What's goody? Mr. 314 says, still mad I took an L on them ID phones. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think nobody was checking for those, but I mean, I'm pretty sure they'll put them out again. Key to the City says, what's up, Jay and Dunks? I copped the Georgetown Sixes. Been waiting since last year. Okay, sheesh. Congratulations on the W. I'm glad. People who actually want them, I'm glad y'all got them, man. Salute to y'all. Yeah, people who want them, I'm glad y'all actually got them for sure, man. Salute to y'all. Kwame says the Georgetown Sixes almost sold out on sneakers. Only 2 sizes left. Okay, like I said, even with my video, when y'all see my video, I said if they sell out, it's still gonna be like a slow sellout. It's not gonna be like one of those like instantly like sellout situations. You know what I'm saying? So I already knew that off rip. I already knew that kind of off in my head. I just already knew, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no way that with the way the market's been going, you know what I'm saying? I'm not surprised. 336 Legend says, I'm glad Adidas is making a similar shoe to Yeezy's. Resellers buy up every single Yeezy. Give Kanye some competition. That's a fact. Deacon says, I need second pair of the Fire Reds next week. Okay. Karen K says, Mr. 314 says, I'm sure Adidas will drop them on their website soon as you should be able to get the other chance. Okay. That is true. Yeah, for those, yep, I feel you. I heard they're releasing again on the 15th. Fingers crossed from Mr. 314. Manny with the Kick says the brand with 3 stripes hand. Okay. Manny with the Kick says, Jeremy, you should pull up next year's Heat so we can talk about what excites us, if any. I saw the list and there was a few I'm checking for. What's the where can I find next year's Heat? And I will pull it up and we can openly discuss that as well. We got a little bit of time, you know what I'm saying? We only been on for an hour, 12 minutes. We got a little time to kill. What should I search for like next year Jordan releases? I mean, I probably could put that in Google, but I want to know what you were looking at. You know what I'm saying?
I saw a couple things they had. I mean,
like what?
They got the Black Flint 13s. They got those. You know exactly. I'm saying they got what the
Give me something else, man.
Exactly. I mean, they got what the pine greens.
I ain't even seen it, but I want to hear from you right now. Yeah, everybody say it's fire next year. What's the fire? Now I'm curious because I'm gonna be honest. I haven't even went out the way to look for next year.
I mean, the Pirate Blacks, they got those.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll buy that one for $1. I'll buy that one for $1. Let's see. Let me read on this. Karen says Jeremy should pull up red that one. Deacon says wave runners on feet today. Okay, that's what's up, Deacon. The reality. Manny with the kick says Air Jordan 1 OG 85 Panda. Okay, need to check that out. Deacon giving him the sirens from Manny waves. Manny with the kick says Kanye competition right now is Joe Fresh Goods and Amanier plus Union. I don't know. Union this year, I'm gonna say this: those dunks were okay. And the Cortezes were okay, but nothing that truly deep down like excited me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about for you, Dunks, but they didn't drop anything that truly excited me union wise. Not this year. Like the fours, I wasn't impressed with the fours last year. That's just me. Let's see. Where am I? Karen K says, Jeremy, did you go after any of the dunks today? Nope. I saw those. I know those were a little bit harder to cop, but at the same time, dunks also are much cheaper than Jordans by a long shot. You know what I'm saying? They're almost half the price. So maybe that's what people rather go after of. I know a lot of those sold out. I know those Paisley orange joints was on there. I saw those. Like I said, I didn't go after any of the dunks. Did you check for any of the dunks? This was on the Nike app. Like the sneakers app and the Nike app. Why they do different releases, who knows? But on the Nike app, they had a few dunks on there. Did you check them out?
No, I didn't go for anything today.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I didn't mention it. I ain't know if you was into it or not, but
Yeah,
to me, that stuff that was on there, it still wasn't worth. You know what I'm saying? It's like blah. You know, like
yeah.
man. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're okay, but it's not like I wasn't missing them then, and I don't miss them now. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, wasn't it like the golden rods? Not the
I ain't
golden rods, but the not the golden rods, but the UCLA's, or if that's what
I,
you want to call them.
something
But
like that. I know
they had
all I remember seeing is the
they had the
paisley.
maroon and white pair.
Yeah, all I remember seeing is was those orange paisleys, which basically is the
Yeah,
banana
the orange
print. But
paisley. Yeah, they had the orange paisleys on there. Yeah.
yeah, nothing really truly. I said nothing to write home about if you ask me.
Hmm.
Deacon says Jeremy pulled up the complex video with the Reds Jordan collections. Okay. Let's see. I may have to pull that up. I'll pull it up. Man with Kick says, I peeped the rare Air Jordan 1 collections fire Deacon. Okay, cool. That must have been dope. I'm gonna actually see if I can find that. I'm gonna just Google it. Yeah, that'll be dope. I'm gonna put that in there. So let me see. Jeremy pull up complex video with where's I'm gonna see if I can find that in the Googles real quick because I haven't peeped that. Hyperstrike says I got early access to the Jordan 3 Fire Reds on sneakers app. Okay, that's what's up. Did you cop? T mention says people paying resale, so prices change don't matter. Deacon says amazing collection at Manny. Manny with the Kick says must cop on hand striker. Must cop striker hands down. Let's see. Most definitely Deacon. Black Jordan toe ones. Jordan one. Jordan brand brings those back. Okay. Deacon says, did you see those airships on there, Manny? Makes me want the on your airships now. Okay, cool. Y'all bother me. Y'all not bother me in a negative way, but now I gotta see this video. You know what I'm saying? Have you seen it? Did you know about it?
What's that?
Apparently, there's the rarest Jordan collections on Complex. I'm gonna see if I can find it. That's what they're talking about.
No, no, I haven't seen it. I mean,
I gotta
what
see
what
this.
can what can it really be that rare of? I mean, I'm sure we've seen every
Well, we
Jordan.
we gonna see then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share the screen real quick because I think this is what it is. This is drop the video that dropped 5 days ago. Complex Closet, the rarest Jordan collections in the world. It's okay. I think this is what y'all talking about. I'm almost positive. I'm gonna share my screen. Boom, because I have not seen this one. Let me see. Because it should let us come back. They ain't want us to do that. It's all good. That's the
You
only thing
play
that's
too much of it.
yeah. I played too much of the joint. Like it is what it is. Dope video, dope collection
Yeah.
though for sure. Yeah, let's see. I was already saying I'm going to get it. Okay, cool. So we coming back slowly, man. But yeah, okay, cool. You see us coming back yet or not?
No, I still say paused.
Oh damn, hold on. Let me see if I can get it back up. Hold on, pause. Cause it's man, I didn't even know it was gonna do that. I mean, reality, I don't see what's the point. It should be like fair use. People coming in, let's see, monetize, so probably gonna get flagged. Yeah, let me see if I can fix it. Hold on. Cause it shouldn't be hold on, let me go to my channel. Yeah, it shows us still live right now. It may just take a minute for it to come back. But let me see. Let me check my email. Because they did send me I saw it on my phone, like right when they like copyrighted it. I was like, wow, that's some BS. It says stream is interrupted when copyright strike is detected. After copyright material is no longer being streamed, streams will automatically re-enable. Okay, so it should like re-enable itself because I stopped playing the video. Dang, man, they don't want the kid. They don't want us to win, man.
Hey, man.
It is what it is. Let me hit the chat real quick. Let's see. Manny with the Kick says, I peeped the rare Air Jordan 1 collections. Let's see. Hyperstrike says, I got early access to the Jordan 3 Fire Reds on sneakers app. Let's see. T-Mean says, people paying resale prices change don't matter. Read that one. Let's see. Amazing collection from Deacon and Reality. Must cop
Yo,
striker, hands
we back
down.
on.
We back on. Okay, cool. My bad, y'all. They don't want us to play it. That's a copyright strike. It's all good. All love. I ain't really tripping. We still gonna keep the stream going. And I'm gonna still finish it up. Complex don't. You know what kills me is I probably should do a reaction on Complex and play the video of what it really is like. Cause Complex low key this was gonna be a future topic. Just FYI, Complex have actually sued somebody for using their YouTube stuff and is under fair use. But he muted it, so he just used their images in their video, but he didn't use
Well,
the actual audio. So
mm-hmm.
yeah, and it
He
was
still got
tripping, tripping. Yeah, so they sued him, but he actually won. It was just annoying. So I mean, it's like, dog, I don't understand it because you can do it with other videos. I guess it just depends on them. But my bad, y'all.
yeah.
Didn't mean to get us cut out. I just was literally trying to get our natural reactions on it, but I guess, like I said, they don't want us to really win. Let's see. Red that one says, "Did you see the Air Jordan Red that one?" Let's see. Manu Kick says, "Air Adidas 1212 slides as are comfy and hella comfy, and the prices on StockX are super steals." Manu Kick says, "Yes, sir." And the white and red airships, Deacon Red that one. Jay Brooks says, "What's good, sneaker fam? Happy Saturday." He giving Brooks the sirens. Jay Brooks says, "The Kicks must love fam." Manny with the Kicks, much love fam says, "Hey yo." Hyperstrike says, "Buy what you like." That's a fact. Karen K says, "I don't think the 350s may be dead in general. Release Jordan as well. I don't see the excitement in people anymore unless it's a true sneakerhead who just love kicks." That's a fact. I don't see that as well. And then unless it's just something they're gonna have, they like I hate to say it, they're gonna have to go back and grab some stuff that was really hard to get like a few years ago or even before then. They're gonna have to do that, which they've tried that with some shoes, but they're gonna have to try with that really, really like. I'm gonna be honest. It would be nice if they finally started to like re-release some off-white the 10 collection. That would be dope.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Not all at
I
once like they
mean,
did before. Like when it first came out with 2017. What they should do is do one this year, do one next year, get us excited. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
Like because of
Do you
that.
think that they've been out long enough to technically, what do you want to say, start retroing them?
Technically, no, but I mean they could start small. They
Yeah.
got plenty. You know what I'm saying? We got Jordan ones. We got, you know what I'm saying? I don't say hit us with the Chicago's, but hit us with like a something. You know what I'm saying?
And
Hit us
also,
with
don't do dumb stuff like make limited runs. If you're gonna make 50 of one shoe, but only make two certain pairs of them limited.
yeah, yeah.
That was stupid. That was very dumb. You're gonna make 50 of the shoe, but only two silhouettes of that shoe are gonna be what everybody wants.
This is true. Facts. Manu Kick says clockwise Brooks, and I'm glad. Clockwise Brooks, and I'm glad Jones they sitting so I can get my deal on them. The wave will be back in 2023 by tax season. I don't know. Debatable, but you're probably right though. But we can debate that. Deacon says facts, Manny. White cements and playoff 13s are going to start 2023, right? Okay. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind having a fresh pair of white cements. Manuel Kick says for show Deacon. J Ross says I wonder if Nike will start to drop limited stock on retros to try bringing the hype back. They could, but I mean, that's going to be just another putting a band-aid on the situation.
Yeah.
Jay Brooks says those Georgetown Sixes sat for a good minute before they sold out. People are waiting for what they really want. This is a fact. Deacon says facts. Too many releases coming out, Brooks. That's another thing we can. That's another route we can take in the conversation. Jay Brooks says the Travis Scott meal was a QP with cheese, quarter pounder. Man, you know McDonald's got to think about it. How did I know that off rip? But anyway, quarter pounder with cheese and added bacon and mustard to it. Came with fries and a Sprite and barbecue sauce package because he likes his fries that way. I thought they wanted you to put it on the burger, or you can do both.
Yeah,
But
exactly. I
I
didn't
thought
get
it
the
was. I don't
meal,
know.
so
Yeah, I
I
don't
didn't
know.
get the meal, so I don't know.
Me neither. Jay Brooks says I might have had a couple.
Hey, you know,
Hey, I ain't mad at you. I ain't even mad, man. I ain't even. Hey, do your thing. Better with the Kick says only
yeah,
makes sense at this point, Jay Brooks. So Nike don't lose if they keep sitting like ducks. Deacon ass says Jay Balvin got a McDonald's meal too. Shaking my head. I didn't even know that. Jay Brooks says, yeah, I skipped that one. Don't even know what came with it. Okay, got you. The Jay Balvin, you skipped that one. Manu Kick says promotion for Jordan 2 Balvin joint, basically. Jay Brooks says the Travis Scott McDonald's tote bag is a goat for like is on GOAT for like $85. Wow. Gerald Pettyford says EU has been getting every major drop early. The hype dies every time they do it, and obviously it's a business plan. That's a fact. That is a fact because they have been getting them early, and I think they've been sitting over there as well. Um, Visualize says my younger brother brought a McDonald's Travis shirt, and I low key wanted to smack him. Deacon says I got a lot of Travis merch. Can't lie. Jay Brooks says they had a Travis Scott McDonald's pillow shaped like a chicken nugget. Yeah, I saw that bothered me. That's wild. Hope it's a memory foam. Wow. That one bothered me. Memory Kick says Jordan Retro 4, White Navy's fire. Mr. 4 says I'm painting over the Navy part, Manny. Okay. Mystery on Forest got hearts from Manny. Says Gerald Pettyford says it's based on a winter festival in Germany or something. Okay, the Dunks. Got you. That's when we was on that. It's the Harbin Festival in China. Okay, got you. Karen K says you can tell Nike and Adidas are trying to pull stuff out the hat. Adidas bought the Adi Farm a spin on a past release and Nike with the airships. This is true. They're struggling. Like I ain't gonna say they're struggling, but they trying to get their stuff to all sell out. That's their goal. Because they use that. I don't care what they say. When all of it sell out, that means they've made maximum profit that they intended to make. Point blank. Period. Manny with the Kick says Nike fucked up this year for a reason. Crashed the market. For a reason, crashed the market to start their new Nike stores and beginning of 2023. Mad fishy. Interesting, because I've heard about that where they're supposed to be doing their own stores. Destroy Scam X on the way, so Nike take over the resale prices. Hopefully, that's Nike's plan. Maybe. Karen K says agreed with many. JD Moving or Mal Malevin. JD Malevin says those Yeezy slates are clean. Hit at my local boutique. Yeah, they wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? Nice basic shoe, but nothing. Like I said, nothing I would want to write home about, in my opinion. I call them the Raccoon 350s. Manny with the Kick says if Nike don't make their sneakers more accessible to the public, I might sell my collection and go talk to Troll. Okay, wow. I mean, he's saying he may take the UA route.
J. Ross says, that's how serious it can get, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people will probably took that route. Is to keep it 100. J. Ross says I can't see myself ever wearing UA unless I've duped thinking it's real. True. I feel you. Deacon says it happened to me once, J. Rod. I'm still rocking them too. Said fuck it. Manu Kick says UA looking better than retail. That's a fact. And never get sold out. Key to the City says, why don't they make UA sneakers in size 14? They stop at size 13. Shout out to Bigfoot Gang 100. Okay. Jay's on my feet, Allen. Yeah, Jay, I'm selective myself. Last cop for me was Green Bean and the Yeezy slides, but a slide isn't equivalent to a shoe. True, but people do consider it. I know I don't think it should be considered as a sneaker, but it's a part of the game because it's like a Yeezy slide, so it gets a pass, overall. Because if they're being resold, then in my opinion, it's getting a pass, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel about it. I agree with you though. J. Ross says, why didn't you smell and toss them in the air like the eBay legit checker D? Manu with the Kick says UA companies working on the key to the city, give them by 2023. Karen K says Z Sneakerhead had put something out. Manu K says UA companies listening and paying attention, not like Nike. That's a fact. Deacon says I'm on your fours are most definitely better than retail version. Karen K says Laney 14's looking good for next year. Okay. So we got maybe next year is supposed to be popping. You know what I'm saying? Manu Kick says UA second version usually on point and undetectable on feet. Troll voice. Deacon in reality laughing at Manny. Man says facts, Deacon. I wouldn't might cop these if Nike don't get their shit together. Let's see. Kwame says I never heard an airship before. Yeah, that was the original shoe that he was rocking. So that was the before the Jordan 1. So Man with the Kick says 100 million on that table right there. That's a fact. That's a fact. So I'm glad y'all got to saw some of the some of the video before they cut it out. Yeah, definitely 100 million on that one. War and signed by the GOAT, most definitely. Yeah, easily on that table, easily. Probably how much? How much do you think? All the from what we saw from the video, how much do you think was on that table money wise?
Ooh, man,
We're
that's
not
probably about
talking. No,
100.
we're not talking retail. We're talking to own that shoe. If you want to go get a shoe out, if you want to buy everything off that table right now, how much?
I say probably about 150 million.
Whew. That's on the low end.
Yeah, same.
That's on.
That's
A
probably opening
that's a,
bid. You know.
yeah. I'm about to say yeah. That's the deal price. That's the deal price. Signed. Then you got like the blacks. Did you see those black cements though?
Hmm. No,
Jeez.
just those ones that had the straps going on through the
Oh
shoe.
yeah, because
Just
they
those
never
alone.
they never put them out to the public and they never remade them. It's a shoe that was specifically made just for him. Oh, what up, Jordan?
Yo, what's up?
Yeah, but yeah, like literally, like it's one of those. What up? What up? But yeah, like it's yeah, that on that table easy. Like you said, at best, starting bid is 150 milli. Milli.
Yeah,
And depending on whoever the bigger millionaire sneakerhead is where their price gonna go.
I
That's
agree.
and then it's what kills me in the video. They also said like it's from an unknown, like they can put they know what the F they at, but they can't put the location
Exactly.
in or who it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I guess because that person gonna get in trouble or they're gonna get badgered from people wanting to rob his house and or try to buy the stuff off him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So very curious. Where I'm very curious whose that is. Like
man.
who do you, it ain't Jordan's house.
No,
And it ain't Jordan. And it ain't nobody. I
it's
don't
probably
think
just some private collector that because
yeah.
those people who got stuff like that they don't want to be seen or known in the public eye.
Yeah. And it's like one of those.
Because, like you say, you can run if anybody knew if he put his name out there, somebody knows him, which somebody knows him, which the information will get leaked out there. You know.
Yeah, people ain't gonna stop till they find them.
Yeah, and I'm sure wherever they were displaying the shoes at, it was in an undisclosed location that was probably untrackable. So
Yeah. But they know where it's at. Cause I know they
yeah,
didn't
I'm sure
they can't blindfold them to get them there.
I'm sure it's a private collector
Yeah.
that'll never be seen or known.
Yeah, because then everybody's gonna ask the next question gonna be like, not only who is he, but what does he do? Because obviously, I'm sure he don't came off the hip with a major lot of money to get that.
It could be for all we know, it could be some Arabic prince. We never know.
Yeah, true.
You just never know because let's not forget, they're big into the stuff too.
Mm. This is true. Um, Kwame says, "Wow, that collection." Deacon says the Bulls got Phil Jackson for the very reason Jordan wasn't playing team ball. Karen K says he was the only one playing. That reminds me when AI was on the Sixers running circles and he never got a ring. Yeah. AI is that one player that didn't get what he. It
Mm-hmm.
is. Flame Shot says, man. Deacon says, Kwame Fire. Manuel Kick says, she's MJ wore the Jordan 3 black cements once. Yeah, that's crazy. And then if you look at, I guess quality wasn't on his side back then, but it's like, obviously he played the entire game. And you're like, I don't know if you remember what was up there, but those black cements, For me, it'd probably take a good minute to get him in the condition he got him in. But he was balling though. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he only won once, and that was during the whole entire game. Deacon says, "Hell no." Nah. Karen K says, "Don't tell me he got flagged for watching the video that wasn't any music." YouTube be fishy, bro. If you YouTube, Deacon says, "I hate YouTube." This is about the time when we got cut off. Visualize says, "Bruh." Jay Brooks says, "Dang, they cut the stream." Mankick says, what just happened? Be right back in a few minutes from Manny. Oh, what the fuck? This, bro,
Yeah.
what happened? Blame me, guys, Deacon. It's all good, Deacon. I need it. I'm not even mad. It is what it is. My channel's small and it don't pay my bills at the end of the day, so I ain't gonna trip about it. That's why I ain't ending the live for real, for real. Like it is what it is. Fun fact, since this brought up, you remember that YEEZY Day stream I did from YEEZY Day from like what 10 something in the morning till like 11 o'clock at night? It got flagged. The watch
Wow.
time on that would have been tremendous, but I got flagged because and this ain't your fault, but I remember Manny with the kicks. You told me to play We Are the Champions because we caught a W. I played it and they flagged the video for that. And I'm like, wow.
Yo, I'm gonna show you. I got this video. I want to show you after we finish the live. Uh, I want you to watch this video and tell me what you if the video is even still up because they may have flagged him. But I'm gonna send you this video. I want you to watch it and tell me your take on it.
Right. And that's my thing. I'll check it out for sure.
Yeah.
That's my thing with YouTube is honestly, it's supposed to be on the creative, like we can watch other people's video because we've done it before and nothing happened. And there was one video where the homie was doing the like skit for StockX when they got exposed for legit checking, and he got up from the end of the video and he was blind. They flagged me for that.
Wow.
I'm like the kill me is like they pick and choose on which videos to do it on. So I'm like, how do you really know? And it's like honestly, even when I saw the flag come across my phone, I didn't read it until like you told me like, yo, we've been cut. Because if they would have like let me continue, I would have watched the video still and just called it a day and just took the L. But if they cut the stream, I had to cut it off, which is BS. Yeah. Let's see where we at. Let's see. Deacon says, "Blame me, guys." Karen K says, "I was already saying I'm going to get it." Deacon. Karen says, "Hyper Striker says he is smoking." That I don't think that matters because DJ Ghost smokes in his video 24/7. You know what I'm saying? That ain't. I don't think that's the problem with it. I think it was just the video I was playing. Karen K is laughing. Let's see. LOL. Hyperstrike says, "I think key to this is he is monetized, so he probably got flagged." The dopest video ever. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's definitely a dope video. Mr. Renzo, don't blame you, Deacon. Manny is the blame here. LOL, shaking my head. Said, yeah, that was cool, Deacon. Drop some knowledge on us. Oh, wow, me. It's all good, man. I ain't tripping. Deacon says, I know Jeremy is gonna beat me up now. Nah, man, it ain't even good, man. This stream is really for the people. It's not to pay bills. It's not. It's really for the people. It's not really. Honestly, I'll take them cutting the stream if that'll bring in more views, bring in more people to the channel, bring in more subscribers overall to get more views long term. I'll take the short L now to catch the W on the back end. And that's where I'm at. That's where you got to think about it. Because if think about it, I could be upset and be mad and close things out, and it's like, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We too deep in. We too deep in now. I might as well finish a stream. You know what I'm saying?
True.
You know what I'm saying? And don't let it trip. Says don't let it trip. Don't trip over that. Karen K says he should. Deacon Visualize says he's back. If Jeremy would have shown I'm my ears too, they wouldn't have happened. Yeah, this is true. But I mean, it is what it is. That's a dope video, and I'm gonna watch it offline. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Men with Kick says we back. Hyper Strike says we stuck it out with you. Appreciate that, y'all. I'm glad y'all didn't fully all the way leave, bro. You know what? That right there means the most to me because y'all could have easily just like, all right, well, it's over. I'm gonna do something else because we be on this joint low key probably a little too long sometimes. But y'all stuck it out. Y'all here because y'all like the consistency and the days that we chose. So it is what it is. Let's see. Deacon says, let me see. Mr. M4 says, true, Deacon. I'm my ear too. Not petty. Deacon says, I must agree with you this time. Mr. 314 says, complex suck buttholes. They, I'm a we should play the Trippy video for sure. I should play that one, but I don't even feel like getting the stream probably risk it anymore. I'll probably try it next time. Tripping video breaks it down of how really complex it is. That's why do you think people don't do like we used to do sneaker reaction videos to like, sneaker shopping. They cut that out. You know what I'm saying? It's like dog. Because obviously they're a little bit more connected with the people of YouTube to get that hit. You know what I'm saying? Which is BS. Karen K says at Manny, chat was going good too. Damn. Hyper says, bro got suspended. Nah, I ain't suspended, bro. I think because one of the guests I wanted to bring on here, I believe his channel did get suspended temporarily, and even on his Instagram, like I was trying to get somebody on, but I'm gonna wait till they stuff get back up and running, and I'm gonna reach out to them. The people that y'all was recommending, one of the guys y'all was recommending on Wednesday, but let's see. Deacon says, yeah, complex are true culture vultures. Hyperstrike says, what happened? Let's see. Mr. On for give me a Pantone 14 goat screwed me on the Pantene 7s. Okay. And then says, Joe Puma don't know about sneakers to me. Good host though. He is definitely good. I ain't got nothing against him, man. I like when he got sold and he was hiding, like he don't want people to recognize who he is. It's like, dude, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you interview a lot of celebrities. We're trying. This is my thing. If you're gonna be a part of the culture, be a part of it all the way or not at all. You know, and that goes down to complex in general. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we trying to show, really, if anything, we trying to show respect to you guys.
Well, you see now how he, if you notice how he shifted, like how he used to do the whole sneaker shopping with complex. Now it's like he just wanted to do like those strictly straight interviews,
Yeah,
like, and he wants to get those big stories, like I say, covering, like I say, obviously what he just. It's like now he wants to go more into journalism or something like that, being a reporter.
yeah, true.
Which is, like I say, there's nothing wrong. Like I say, he's just transitioning from the platform, to the more, more serious, things that shit that has to do with like shoes and shit,
Yeah, this is true.
like doing like those, like I say, those exclusive interviews, like I say, like the one where he had with Pharrell, where it was still about shoes, but Pharrell didn't buy anything. It was more of a interview of how
Yeah,
his
they've done.
traditional style questioning, but it was no shoes being bought. For one, we all know that Pharrell doesn't need any shoe, and two, Pharrell can't just have any shoe at this point,
Yeah, this is all facts. Facts. Yeah, you got a point. Yeah, true. Deacon says I agree with Manny. Manny Kick says in full size run, Dad make that show. People don't know those two bozos. Um, I'm assuming by dad you mean Trinidad James. So which is obviously Trinidad Dad short. I get it. Um, I will say that I'm not gonna bash him, but I will say this: Manny with the kicks. I never heard the other two before either, and Trinidad James makes sense on that situation because the song he goes, "Hype beats we know about you. Don't buy shoes unless they're popular." So he's
I
definitely
mean,
been a sneakerhead before. Now maybe the other guys were too. I don't know.
I want to say
So
he makes the show, but he does bring in a certain level of interest that keeps people watching.
true, true,
Because each individual one brings their own style to the table, and each individual one of those guys knows their shit, you know.
yeah,
So it's not like just because he's more, how can I say, flamboyant or out there with with what he wears, so he brings the attention, you know.
yeah, yeah.
Whereas they just dress casual, but they know the information and know just as much as him.
This is true. Deacon
So
says full size get celebs and they still and their subs are still low. Um, it could be better. They should easily have a milli. Um, but that show you how many people are truly really into sneakers too, though. Sneaker YouTube, and it shows you how hard it is to really break in sneaker YouTube, with the exception of like what two people, 2 to 3 people that are at 1 million subs that's doing sneaker content. They've been in the game for a long time, but like it's all the rest of the bigger sneaker YouTubers still are trying to get to the millie. You know what I mean? Because sneaker low key, even though it's come to the forefront, it's still borderline a little underground. You know, like it's more mainstream than it's ever been before. But reality is, we still in our own different lane. People are still trying to find ways to eat up off of it, and Complex is there. But let's just keep it 100. They getting celebs in, but I'm curious, do they do it for free? Do they have to pay them? Because if they have to give them a little something to come out, and probably not everybody, but some, like that's really a loss. Because I know they getting the views, but you know what I'm saying, they got to pay Joe, they got to pay the cameraman, the editor, and I'm not counting nobody's pockets, and the celebrities to get in there to get the views. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
How much they really come, and then not to diss Complex, but their stuff don't tend to, as far as longevity. And I say that because remember when they did what was it with DJ Academics and with Joe Budden and what's the other chick's name? What's that shit called? They did they had their podcast going. You don't probably I probably
Yeah, I've
trying to
seen it. Well, I didn't really watch it. I just remember the Lil Yachty interview and the Migos interview. Really, that's the. I don't know. I guess Lil. I guess Joe Budden just has something against quality control. I don't know.
oh yeah, that would be yeah, but I say all that to say, but you see nobody really can the shows never stick around long, is what I was getting at. And I forgot what is a daily struggle, right? Yeah, that's what they call it, a daily struggle. Um, and once Joe left, I kind of knew it was pretty much downhill from there. Joe started his own thing, and I say all that to say to get back to Complex for them to be so like that's why nobody really we rock with y'all and watch your content, but it's like the celebrities really are bringing in the views. You know what I mean? Let's just keep it 100. If y'all are more so open to not block your content like that, because y'all are greedy, whatever's, then maybe we be more accepting to you guys. Content is not that the content is not interesting. It's not that y'all aren't doing a good job. Y'all doing everything right in the front things that we see, but the behind the scenes stuff is where people have an issue with it. And I'm gonna just leave it there. You know what I mean? That's where it all
Mm-hmm.
goes down to. You know what I'm saying? Man with Kicks laughing my ass off. That show ain't authentic. Yeah, that's the problem. Little too much editing going on. You know what I'm saying? Man with the Kick says, Dad is the only sneakerhead that there to me, Deacon. Got you. Trinidad. Let's see. Manny with the Kick says too many subtitles. Let's see. Key to this is hi, bro. You crazy. LOL. Respect 100. Manny with the Kick says, shout out to Dunks Jr. Yes, Sirski, man. Deacon says, kid brought Dunks a brew.
Yo, hey,
I I don't
good
know.
eye.
I don't know what I ain't see that part. I just saw it come through.
Good eye.
Mary King says pass and assist. Y'all don't miss nothing, man. Bizline says what would even do if you had that collection? Sell it, hide it, wear it. That's a collection of iconic history right there. That's a fact. Yeah, it's something where it's like he can't wear them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just keep it 100. He can't wear them. And then let's see. Key to the decision. Shout out to Allen Iverson. Karen K says visualize. May they be in the display case? Maybe be in a display case. Karen K says conversation piece. Deacon Ariel says Yeezy Day video got flagged. Yeah, it did. That we are the champions. Like that look, it was like only 30 seconds, but I guess it's the original song that went to the owner. I didn't take the video down because it's like, I don't put too much work in. F that. You know what I'm saying? If y'all need the what 10 cents I'm gonna make off the video, y'all can have it. You know what I'm saying? Like this I'm doing this. That's how I know, like deep down, not tune my own horn, no bragging, no none of that. I am in it for sneaker community purposes. If the channel does grow into that next level where I could just do only this, then that would be nice. But if it don't, I'm not gonna cry about it either. But that I ain't gonna lie, I was mad for about like 30 seconds, and when I went back, I wanted to edit it out. So that's why I know I'm not even gonna be able to do that to this video. Um, I would chop that part out, but reality is they're not gonna let me chop it out because they're gonna say it's quote unquote too long. I will do the dirty work and find the sweet spot of where it needs to be cut out. But as far as taking it all the way off YouTube and then doing it and then re-uploading it, it'll take too long. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? We on for 2 hours and some change, bro. Like, no, like I'm not doing all that.
Mhm.
Like no, I mean, not saying I have the best life outside of YouTube, but yeah, I don't want to spend my time doing that for y'all to, and then it's also gonna restart the view count. It's not gonna go back off of like what we have already earned. So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, sometimes you gotta take the L. That just is what it is. Um, let's see. Visualize says Karen K says, I was thinking the same thing, Karen, with a sign that says do not touch. Most definitely. Men with the kicks. Let's see. Men with the kicks says, wow, YouTube, some little yes, yeah, they are. Y'all I'm saying, y'all don't hear me. Y'all ain't gonna hear me complain. I don't like to be a complainer. I like to just cool, let's find a better solution. Okay, cool. Don't do it again. Got it. And copy strike versus being like copywritten is different. Copywritten don't care. Copywritten, they just let the other person get all the credit for this video now. Whoever they want to say the original video. Basically, Complex is gonna take credit for this. My channel's not even big, so they're gonna give them the views now. But they're not gonna like suspend my channel. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not copy strike is like you violated a real like rule. This one I don't consider it like a real. I didn't really break a real rule, even though they paused, they blacked out my video pretty much. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Key to this says YouTube is something serious, yeah, and it didn't used to be like that. And that's the problem where it comes into play for people that's been around from beginning to end. And I wasn't even here for the very, very beginning because I used to just be a spectator. Deacon says, send me that rare collection back to Nike. Nike says, not gonna lie, if I had that collection, I'm gonna hoop in one of the pairs. That's just me though. Oh, so you still gonna try it on regardless. I mean, I'm assuming a lot of them are MJ sizes though, because they were shoes that were game worn inside by him. So you would have to be his size. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't say have to be, but I mean, ideally, if for it to make sense. Manu Kick says it's just a song and it's promo to YouTube tripping. Yeah. Manu Kick says MK the Truth got going to pass through the live. A other classic comes soon. Yeah. Soon as he gets back up, that's who I want to have come on next. MK the Truth. And the only reason, like I said, I looked up his stuff on Instagram, but I can tell right now it just don't seem like it's a good time, man. And I'm just assuming I don't know. But whenever he starts back posting videos again, I'm gonna hit him up and we're gonna get him on. Same situation with me and Trolling Dunks, and then we're gonna tag triple team the situation and get it going on. You know what I'm saying? Another good possible live. So yeah, definitely. You pay attention all the way, Manny. Deacon says Joe Puma flag Jeremy. I think it's complex in general. I don't think he cares. In general, he just works there. Not saying he's a nobody, but in general, he just works. You know what I'm saying? He just works there. You know what I'm saying? He's only human. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm not tripping over it. Don't mean I ain't thought about it, but I'm like, yo, that's kind of messed up. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Jay Brooks says, yep, stuck it out there for sure. Glad you got back on. That's the thing. It cut it out for you guys, but me and Dunks, all I had to do was stop playing the video and they put me right back on. So yeah. It is what it is. We didn't have to rebuild anything up because if we would have had to reset everything back up, I wouldn't have probably came back and I would have just took the L. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, you know what I'm saying? That means I got to recreate this, do this, that. No, I'm not doing all that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Let's see. Visualize says Joe LaPuma has 0 drip. He got a fire collection, but again, you can have the best shoes in the world, but can you really put a fit together? And that's probably what a problem comes into play with him. Manu Kick says facts. Visual. Mr. 314 says later. Cousin Skippy. Later. Key to the City says you good, Jay. You ain't had too many, have you? No, not really. That's the thing. It's not even when I get back. It's not even against my channel. It's just gonna be against that video where basically that person get all the credit. It's a copy strike and all that stuff. It's like it's different ones. Copy strike versus like actual like your video being flagged for that. What am I like? It's copy strike, which I've never had a copy strike. Thank God. What this one is like a whatever it is. I can't think of it. It's copy written, but somebody else on YouTube has. That means somebody else on YouTube has it on there already, and they're already monetizing it. Is what it is. So they got to get the revenue, which it is what it is. Rick says, "What's popping, fellas? What's goody?" Many with Kick says, "Peace, Mister. I'm among year 12." Many with Deacon Reality says, "Jordan shoes sizes was left shoe 12 and a half, and the right was size 13." That's right. He did wear two different sizes. That is very interesting. I forgot about that, but he definitely did. That's a fact. Half man, half amazing. Okay, from Many with the Kicks. Been on this joint for over 2 hours, going on 2 hours and 4 minutes, man. Y'all smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, man. What else? We want to talk what? Upcoming releases. I don't really want to put nothing. I'll put stuff up on the screen. You just can't have no audio right now because I already know. I already don't got basically a little talking to from YouTube. Yeah, what is? Let me see what it's actually called. Like, it's a copyright notice versus a copy strike. Copy strike is like you violate something. Copyright notice is kind of one of those. Yeah, it's just gonna go to the main joint, but it is what it is, man. Upcoming releases. Anything else you want to? What you think about? Anything in particular? Because this is basically what. If you think about it, this is what this whole live has been about. You know what I'm saying? Upcoming releases, yeah. But where is it at really? You know what I'm saying?
Okay. No.
Anything in particular? I know we got the Lost and Founds. That's probably the most anticipated, but reality, yeah. And I know the Taxi Yellow Toe joints possibility. Other than that, is there something in the sweet spot you can think of?
I'm almost right there with you. I'm on my year 4. See what they do. Yeah. That's probably gonna be it.
They're gonna sell out, but if we're not getting a white and purple period, then I mean, what we really talking about?
Yeah, true.
Deacon says Jeremy getting sleepy. Not really. But it is getting close to my bedtime, but I'm not really sleepy though. Deacon says Lost and Found ones. That's really low key. That's probably the number one. J Rod says I like those Navy 4s. I think I seen those. I'm on the fence about those joints. Lost and Found, I think, is pretty much only thing we're really. I think unless they hit us with something else, the black canvases 4s from Visualize, maybe so. But I think the number one contender is gonna be those Lost and Founds.
Mm-hmm.
Good one visual. The black canvases, the poor man M&Ms. Yeah. But I don't see them going crazy though. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see nothing else like super going crazy to be honest. That's just me, man. But that's pretty much it for the night, man. Anything else you want to hit on in particular before we get up out of this thing, man?
Nah, man. Good. Besides the little hold up we had, I think it was a pretty good one. I think we touched base. I think everything went pretty smooth.
This is true. J Rod says, I think those black Travis Scott's low key kind of weak. I second that. They're okay, but again, nothing I would pay resale for. Other than that, man, we're gonna cut it a little short. Normally go 2 hours and 30 minutes, but we've been on this joint for 2 hours, man. YouTube already, I guess they ain't really happy with me right now, but it's all good. All love. We will be back Wednesday for sure, man. Y'all smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Appreciate the people that left during the stream because they had to, because YouTube forces and came back to people that came back. All the ones that's been showing us love. Appreciate Dunks for coming out tonight, man, as always. And we will be back on Wednesday, and I'm going to let Dunks take us out for sure.
Oh, man. Thank you guys for joining us, man, for the stream. just come back with us next Wednesday, man. We'll have more content, more good, wholesome stuff, man. Just have a great rest of your weekend. Oh, be safe this Labor Day weekend. Spend some time with family, friends. If you're traveling, make sure, not drinking, driving, doing none of that dumb shit. Just do what you gotta do. Get there, get home. Be safe, man. See you guys Wednesday.
Most definitely, man. We are officially out this thing, man. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah, feel like John Morant. Need a triple double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant. Need a triple double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Yeah, I need it now. Told him on the lay. I've been moving, dog. Yeah, I'm on the way. I don't hear the talk. Don't care what they say. I don't got no patience. I can't ever wait. I've been trying to get it. Running up all these digits. And I've been in the gym. I've been up doing minutes. I just put in that work. Told them it's strictly business. And I see through the face. They all just burning bridges. Feel like John Morant. Need a triple double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant. Need a triple double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Yeah, they don't want it done like I want it, dog. Yeah, they say they want it, then they took the summer off. I've been going down the list, checking numbers off. I was checking on your numbers, told them something's off. I was at the bottom, now you know I'm climbing. Now they sending deals, they know I ain't signing. They been trying to sell it, they know I ain't buying. When they send a text, dog, I ain't replying. Feel like John Morant, need a triple double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Yeah, feel like John Morant. Need a triple double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant. Need a triple double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Yeah, I need it now. Told him on the lay. I've been moving, dog. Yeah, I'm on the way. I don't hear the talk. Don't care what they say. I don't got no patience. I can't ever wait. I've been trying to get it. Running up all these digits. And I've been in the gym. I've been up doing minutes. I just put in that work. Told them it's strictly business. And I see through the face. They all just burning bridges. Feel like John Morant. Need a triple double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant. Need a triple double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Yeah, they don't want it done like I want it, dog. Yeah, they say they want it, then they took the summer off. I've been going down the list, checking numbers off. I was checking on your numbers, told them something's off. I was at the bottom, now you know I'm climbing. Now they sending deals, they know I ain't signing. They been trying to sell it, they know I ain't buying. When they send a text, dog, I ain't replying. Feel like John Morant, need a triple double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball, Feel like John Morant, need a triple double. Told him check the stats, yeah I got a couple. I don't drop the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple double. Told him check the stats, yeah I got a couple. I don't drop the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Yeah I need it now, told him on the lay. I've been moving dog, yeah I'm on the way. I don't hear the talk, don't care what they say. I don't got no patience, I can't ever wait. I've been trying to get it, running up all these digits. And I've been in the gym, I've been up doing minutes. I just put in that work, told them it's strictly business. And I see through the face, they all just burning bridges. Feel like John Morant, need a triple double. Told him check the stats, yeah I got a couple. I don't drop the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple double.